Good evening and welcome to Classical High School for Game 3 of the Boverini tournament. This is the boys' opening round. Lynn Classical, the host, taking on Lynn Tech. St. Mary's boys and girls have already advanced to the final in this annual Boverini. Jalen Johnson wears number 0 for the Rams. 1 is Eric Solis.
Number 3, senior
Edwin Solis.
Number 5, junior Malik Anderson. Number 23, junior Terrell Rucker.
5 is Malik Anderson. And 23 is Derek Rucker. So it flies by. This is already game 3. And the crowd has been terrific, which is very good to see. Classical looking to stay undefeated. Tech is 3-1. Tech was the team last year that got off to a horrendous start, had a big finish and made the tournament. They wanted to turn things around. They certainly did. They were 3-0 before they lost the game. Trevon Baldwin is 2. Bellman Barillo is 4. Jama Aroni is 3. As Classical wins the toss. 35 is Robert Wallace. And we got a foul right off the bat. And 25 is Marcus Taylor. Tech in a 2-3 zone. Trying to get loose. Classical loves to shoot threes. They try to go inside, tipped and taken away. So Tech will have the opportunity to get on the board first. And they do. Perillo, the driving layup, lays it in. Inside, nice pass for Solis. He saw Anderson breaking, waited, hit him right in the chest with the pass. He laid it in for an easy 2. So Classical gets it right back. Strong to the basket, a little too strong with the spin. Classical comes away with it. Inside the Rucker, get tipped away. Strong length of the court by Trevon Baldwin. And now Solis gets it right back. Classical likes to go down court very quickly. Usually it's Edwin Solis. He handles the ball like it's a marble. Holds it, bang, one hand. Looks like a quarterback throwing a football. And he's usually the one that's throwing the pass. Classical's got their first lead at 5-4. He almost threw it away. He almost lost it again. Inside. Turn around off the glass, no good. Knocking it loose was Baldwin. Tech gets it back. Barillo dishes it off. And we got a foul. Haskell will look to double up any chance they get. We're going to get a foul called illegal screen by Taylor. Shalish wide open for the layup. They try to go inside, got tipped away. 3-point shot, no good. Shalish takes the three, knocks it down. And all of a sudden it's 10-4. So an 8-2 run by Classical after that 2-2 tie makes it 10-4. One game left. Classical girls against Swampscott girls. Swampscott came into the tournament taking over when the Classical girls team opted to drop out. It was the same team, Swampscott, that came in and replaced Tech in the Holland softball tournament. Classical going full court pressure. They'll double any chance they get. It gets knocked away by Classical as Barillo was looking to go to the basket. Steps called on Baldwin. Tech now going full court pressure at 3/4. They'll look to double up. They go over the top to Anderson. Trying to go to the basket. The basket won't count. They get him outside. This is the 4th team foul on Tech. 3 from the corner by Jalen Johnson. He got it to Shalish. He gave it back to him, set the screen, and they got an easy shot. Baldwin strong to the basket. Breaks a little bit of a drought. Now they steal it away. Classical try to get it back quickly again. Stolen away. Rucker keeps it alive to Johnson. And Eric Shalish outside. And we're going to get a grab against Tech. .344 left in the first period. That's the 15th foul. On Tech, they only have 1 foul to waste. And that's the 3rd foul on Marcus Taylor, who has to go to the bench. Solis from the corner, can't hit it. Tipped up. Tech finally comes away with it. Pascal had a couple of shots. Had a putback. Stolen away, they go down court. Solis to Johnson for the layup. Johnson knocked it away, broke to the basket. Solis led him nicely. They knocked it away from Maroney. He said, okay, I'll take it to the basket and lay it in. Just under 3 minutes left in the first period. We've gone this far without mentioning this. Coach Jasper. He's been involved in many Boverinis. We got a foul against Glasgow. As a player, as an assistant coach with his dad, this is his first time leading the parade. He's the head coach for the first time in the Boverini tournament. He certainly has made his presence felt as an assistant coach and certainly as a player in the past. They try to go inside. They made connections, but too far under the basket was Wallace, and he missed the shot. From the corner, shot no good. Rucker with the rebound. As it blocked inside, it winds up with Barillo. Solis saved it. They get it down to Johnson, and he lays it in. He didn't put it on the floor. He just took a couple of long steps and laid it in. 2 minutes and counting. Baldwin can't hit the shot. Follow no good. We got a foul. Steve Patrick wanted to foul on Baldwin going to the basket the first time. Jonathan Nicosia in the game, along with Deontay Pluff. Steps called against Bubba Cisse. Solis for three. Got another one, his second. He's got 11. Yeah, Tech is going to get going, or this is going to be a walkover. Ishmael Johnson is in the ball game. Off the rim, no good. Three-point shot off the rim, no good. Pluff with the rebound. And Ishmael Johnson dribbled left. When he dribbled right, he let go of it and went out of bounds. And now Tech throws it away. And right through the fingertips of Pluff. Eric Solis is back. Stolen away. Shot clock is off. Stripped away by Solis. She keeps it in bounds. It goes to the floor. Nicosia battling for it. Tech winds up with it. Horn goes off. They don't get the shot off. A big first period by Lynn Glasgow. They put 22 on the board. They hold Tech to 8, and that's where we are. Glasgow 22, Lynn Tech 8 at the end of 1. Tech will have the basketball, and they've got 2 mountains to climb. They're down 22 to 8. And Glasgow doesn't give them much. They're right on top of them as they take the ball inbounds. Almost picked off, and now it is picked off by Solis. They drop it off to Nicosia, and he lays it in. Good unselfish basketball. Solis could have taken it to the basket, dropped it off to Nicosia for the easy layup. Baldwin drops it down. They can't hit the shot. Three-point basket by Nicosia. He's not shy. He'll throw it up. Now it's stolen away. Shot won't go, but he'll go to the free throw line. And I apologize. I thought I had the whole roster, but they snuck in number 20. He was not on the roster, and I don't know who he is. Missed them both. So now they tell me that it's Barboza. Great pass. And he missed the layup. What a terrific pass by Nick Chep. And they missed the layup. Solis has it knocked away. Tech loses it. They get it back and they line up the 3. They took a 3 from downtown. They had numbers and they opted for a 3. So they tell me that number 10 on the roster is number 20. Baldwin strong to the basket. What a good strong move. So it took him a while to get in double figures. 9.5 minutes. He makes the 3-point play. Johnson strong to the basket, dished it off, and they missed the layup. Little reverse by Robert Wallace. And trying to reach around and get the ball. Nick Chep got a piece of Eric Solis's arm. Number 34, you're looking for names that kind of stick out. Number 24 for Glasgow. His last name is Delva. His first name is Research. I had a game last week with one of the visitors teams. The young man's name was Messiah. It was only appropriate because it was with Christmas coming. So everybody's running, going here. Solis knew he had 1-1. He made the first, so he's waiting to get the ball back for the second one. They put the ball in quickly. They were running up court. Eric Solis makes them both. Two minutes and counting into the second period. All Classical. Long three-point shot, no good. Getting his own rebound. Barillo, all you young kids at home, you take the shot, follow your shot. He followed the shot, he got the rebound, laid it in, he got fouled. He was looking for a three-point shot outside. Now he's looking for a conventional three-point play. And he's got it. Johnson, they let him go strong to the basket, didn't stop him. And they finally did stop him, but they had to foul him to do it. But with 5:38 left in this second period, both teams will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. Missed the first. Keith Ridley, with a very good year at quarterback for Lynn Classical, is in the ball game, and he transferred over for St. Mary's. And if Classical wins, he could be playing against his old teammates in the Boverini final. Johnson gets the bounce. Inside, little wraparound, nice job. Aroni got the pass from Barillo. They knock it out, they call it off Tech. So Tech has got the lead down to 12. He was 14 at the end of the period. So they've come back a little bit. Johnson lost it, got it back, and laid it in around the rim and in. He gave it away and then stole it back, and it rolled around the rim till it finally fell in. So as a coach, you say, on the play, losing the ball, you go, what are you doing? And then when he gets it back, you go, nice play. And there's Robert Wallace getting the two-footer. Then we got a timeout called by Classical. So it looked like Classical was going to run away and hide in that first period, holding Tech to 8, building up a 14-point lead. Tech battling back, they've got it down to 12, with a lot of basketball still to play. Looks like they're starting to get their legs under them a little bit. Steve Patrick doing a nice job at Lynn Tech. And Jasper Grasser has been involved in the Classical program since he was in diapers, I think. His father was coaching way back when. He was still hanging around. Was a player. Roth had a great career at Bentley. Came back. Taught first at English. Now he's teaching at Classical, so he's here in the school with his team, which is a boost. And his father decided to give it up, and Jasper has taken control. And the kids know him well. He's been coaching them with his father for the last couple of years. Solis had it knocked away. He was looking for a foul. Baldwin gets fouled and laid it in. Strong move to the basket. He can get it under double digits. It's 10 right now. He makes the conventional three. He's having a big first half. He's got 10, and the lead is down to 9. Johnson knocks it down. He's got 12. He and Edwin Solis has combined for 23, and that's what Tech has. So Johnson takes it away, gets it to Eric Solis, and he gets hit by Barillo. So they had it down to 9. Johnson got it up to 11. Eric Solis can add to that with 2 at the line. Three for 3 from the foul line. Make it 4 for 4. Again, Glasgow going at full court pressure. Looks like man-to-man, but they'll double any chance they get. Kind of a tough shot to take, but he gets the rebound, can't hit it. Fought hard. Ishmael Johnson winds up with it. Johnson can't hit it. The follow by Eric Solis is good. And it's back up to 15 very quickly. And he knocked it out. Three minutes and counting in this first half. They go inside to Solis for the easy layup. And the lead was 9. Very quickly it's 17. An 8-0 run by Classical. They took that momentum away. Baldwin gets called for steps. Put his head down, he was going to go strong to the basket, and he took a couple of extra steps before he put the ball on the floor. Johnson strong to the basket. Solis went under the basket, came out the other side, and laid it in. We got technical foul against Classical. Barillo will take the shots. I don't know what that was all about. Makes them both. The kick out to Rucker. Banks it in. He threw it up, looking for a three-point play, and he's going to get a chance. That was one of those. I'm getting hit going to the basket. I'll throw it up and hope I get lucky, and he did. He threw it up just inside the foul line. Makes the three-point play. The foul will be on Anderson. Last look comes away. Anderson was wide open down court. The kick out. Tacked his head, went to the basket, missed the shot. And they throw it too far up court and out of bounds. So Tech had that little run that got them back within 9. And then all of a sudden, Glasgow put the foot to the gas pedal. Johnson's going to get called for steps. Shot up and good by Barillo. Take the three, took it inside the foul line and made the shot. A little shake and bake outside, dribbling the basketball. Got Malik Anderson loose. He took it to the basket and got fouled. He'll get 2 at the line. Everything is 2 now for both teams. In, out, back in again. Off the rim, no good. Anderson had it, got tipped away. Baldwin, Rucker comes up and whacks it away. Baldwin looked like he had an easy layup for 2, and Rucker hustled back and just swatted it away. They go deep to Chip. Stolen away. Anderson over to Johnson and went right through the wickets. He was all by himself going to the basket and he couldn't hang on to the pass. Shot clock is off here in the first half. Trying to dribble against the press. It goes to the floor, they take it away, it goes to the floor again. And we're going to get a foul. Trying to dribble against the press. Anderson's back at the line for 2. This is the first. Missed that one also. He gets it back and lays it in. So he didn't get 2 free throws, but he got 2 points off the basket. Burrell looking to go to the basket. Swatted away again by Rucker. Perillo thought he was going to take it strong to the basket. He looked up, saw the clock winding down, and Rucker with his second rejection and did it emphatically. And it winds up a 20-point lead. It was 14 at halftime. Tech won a little bit of a run, 15-10 to get it within 9, 32-23. Classical went on a 10-0 run to build it up to 19, and it leveled out at 20. It's Classical 48, Tech 28 at halftime. We're just about set to start the second half. Classical have the basketball, and they have a huge 20-point lead. They almost got 50 points in the first half. They got 48. Johnson had 12. Edwin Solis had 13. On the other side, Baldwin had 10. Barillo had 9 for Lynn Tech. Eric Solis, Jalen Johnson, Malik Anderson, Edwin Solis, and Derek Rucker. Johnson trying to squeeze between 2 defenders. He got a break. They called a foul. He kind of forced that a little bit. They doubled up on him, but they bumped him. Steps called against Johnson. Tech made one little run, got within 9, and then Classical ran 10 in a row. Barillo missed the shot, made a great drive. Went in, looked like he had an easy layup and just laid it off the rim. It didn't go in. Johnson for 3, no good. They kick it out to Edwin Solis. She hits a 3. His third trifecta. Classical loves to shoot those 3s. Shot partially blocked. Anderson comes away with it. Trying to bounce it in. And it got deflected by Tech. Eric Solis gets loose and lays it in. He becomes the 3rd double-digit scorer for Classical. Completes the 3-point play. Stolen away, deflected by Johnson, stolen by Eric Solis. Johnson gets loose for the easy layup. Steve Patrick is going to make wholesale changes. Nice fake. Cisse goes to the basket and lays it in. That ends an 8-0 run by Classical to start this 3rd period. Illegal screen by Solis. Shot off the rim, no good. Nice rebound by Abelard. Bounce pass going to the basket, too strong. Solis winds up with it, gives it to brother Eric. Bullet pass inside. It bounced loose. Anderson wound up with it, but he was standing out of bounds when he caught it. And we got a foul as Nick Chip tried to take it to the basket. He'll get 2 at the line. Missed the first. In and out. That was halfway down, came back out again. Anderson. Solis out to Johnson for 3. No good. Tech coming back the other way. Strong drive by Chip. He was going to the basket from the time he got the rebound till the time he got down the other end. Just taken away. Abelard just reached up and took the ball right away. Shot tipped by Solis. Johnson up court. Anderson all by himself. Ishmael Johnson, Jeff Barboza, Jonathan Nicosia coming in the ball game. They try to bounce it, the give and go, and Eric Solis kicked it out. Up and good by Joan Garcia. And we got a bump at the other end. Steve Patrick having a conversation with the official. Official saying he didn't have control of the basketball. Steve Patrick saying he traveled. Nicosia gets tied up. It'll go to the Tech with the alternate possession. Around the rim and out. Barboza couldn't save it. Tech will get it back. Just past the halfway mark of this third period. Stolen away by Klasko. It got picked by Javon Carter. And then Carter going to the basket gets fouled. He started it with the deflection. And he'll try to end it with 2 free throws at the line. Off the rim, no good. Off the rim, no good. I think they call Tech in too soon. And Carter's going to get another try. As Tech makes wholesale changes. Carter missed it. Follow up by Nikosi. Snuck in and ducked his head and laid it in. Three minutes and counting left. Trying to get a pick, trying to go to the basket. Has it stripped away. And then the pass is knocked away. Nicosia. They save it. Great play to Johnson laying it in. That was like a trifecta. Three cushion billiard. Nicosia's pass got bumped. They got it back. They threw it in. And now Classical steals it again. Tech steals it back. Too strong to the basket. Missed. Missed again. Pluff. Nicosia has it taken away. Carrillo has it knocked away. Baldwin took steps. Going to the basket, he took two running steps. Ridley comes in the game. Eric Ramsey's in the game for the first time for Classical. Final 2 minutes and counting. The third period. They take the shot. Ramsey just came on the court and let it fly from deep in the corner. It went off the foot of Abelard. And Abelard gets a hand on it and knocks it away. Stripped and taken away. Baldwin lays it in. They try to go up court to Carter. They threw it too far ahead. Went out of bounds. Bounce pass, nice give and go. Perillo hesitated, dropped it down for Abelard. Took it in, got hit. He's at the line for two. Too strong. Tipped up. Carter will give it to Solis. Who gives it to Solis? Johnson outside. He loves to go to the basket. And when he does, he usually does that. He's so quick, that first step, he's by you before you realize it. Carter's going to get called for the reach-in. That'll even up the team fouls at 5 apiece. Nice little spin move by Abelard between two defenders, laid it in. Shot clock is off. Edwin Solis hits a three. He's got 4 of them. Glasgow well on the way to meeting St. Mary's in the Boverini final. They lead after 3. Glasgow 67, Tech 40 with 1 period left. Glasgow has the basketball with 8 minutes left, and we got a foul in the backcourt. Hadia Badawi putting a little too much pressure on Johnson. He was right in his shirt. He bumped him 2 or 3 times. They finally called the second or third bump. Carter with the basketball. Nice pass inside to Edwin Solis. Off the rim, no good. Follow up and good by Wallace. Nice rebound, nice putback. This is Northeastern Conference against the Commonwealth Conference. And Solis steps back and throws it in. And I don't think Lynn Tech is going to face a team in Commonwealth Conference as good as this Glasgow team. And it won't get any easier for Tech because they're going to have to take on English in the consolation round. Shot is short. And it goes out of bounds off Glasgow. Strong move to the basket by Barillo. He got hit. He'll be at the line for 2. He had 9 in the first half. That's his first point in the second half. Edwin Solis will bring it up to Eric. Just reached back and was able to kiss it off the glass. And then Carter wraps up Wallace, ties him up. Off the rim with the first one. Wholesale changes for Classical. Ridley, Anderson, Barboza, Rucker, and Delva in the game. That one rolls in for Wallace. The reach-in foul against Amari Gaston. From dead in the corner, off the rim, it bounced one up over the backboard, off the guide wire, out of play. Nick Chip just puts his head down. He's going to go to the basket, and he went through a couple of people, and he was looking for a three-point play, at least at two free throws. He's going to get 1-on-1. He threw it up after he got hit. Shot is short. He got it back, but he bobbled it. Anderson came away with it. Anderson dumps it off, and Barboza will lay it in. The lead balloons to 30. Nice move to the basket by Baldwin. He's had a very nice game for Tech. Anderson trying to dump it off. Look at wobbled. Gaston. Coach Patrick. Rucker threw it at three. He banked it. He kissed it off the glass. I don't think he called glass. See, Patrick was upset because when he went to block that last layup, they slapped the backboard while the ball was up in the air. He wanted the call. He didn't get it. Inside. Nice pass. Good look. Abelard. Anderson too strong. Halfway through and counting this fourth period. So it's going to be Classical and St. Mary's in the Boverini final. And it's going to be Tech and English in the consolation round as Gaston picks up another foul. And that's going to put Anderson at the line, Rucker at the line, shooting 1-on-1. Rucker makes the first. Makes them both. Shot up and good by Chip. Barboza gets hit as he goes to the basket. He'll get 2 at the line. Two free throws. Barbosa puts Glasgow over 80. And balloons the lead back to 30 again. And there's Baldwin. Every time he gets the ball, he's in such a hurry. He takes those 2 running steps before he puts the ball on the floor. He's had a very nice game, but he's walked about 6 or 7 times. Bucker can't hit it. Ridley put back, no good. Tipped up again. Tipped up again. Knocked out by Glasgow. They almost tipped it in. Three minutes and counting left. Baldwin just stood up and said, all right, I'm not going to take any steps. I'm not going to travel. I'm just going to throw in a 3. Gaston's going to pick up the foul. Barbosa will be at the line shooting 101. That's 5 fouls on Gaston. Both teams will be shooting 2. The rest of the way, there'll be a double penalty. In and out. Ridley tipped it, and then Ridley tipped it out. And get knocked out. They're calling it off Ramsey. Baldwin was going out. He had a nice game. He got 17 points. Step scrawled against Badawi. 2 minutes and counting left in this one, as we mentioned. Glasgow will take on St. Mary's. Glasgow will try to deny St. Mary's their 3rd straight Boverini and deny them taking the trophy home for good. They've done it a couple of times. A jump ball. It'll be Tech's basketball. And it'll be Tech taking on Lynn English in the consolation round. The girls haven't been decided yet. We got one more game, but St. Mary's girls looking for their 3rd straight championship are in the final. English in the consolation. Ridley got a piece of it. We got a jump ball. It'll be Glasgow's basketball. So St. Mary's girls are in the final. English in the consolation round. Next game coming up will decide who they play. Whether it'll be St. Mary's and Classical in both championship rounds, or whether it will be St. Mary's and Swampscott. So it could very It already is both boys and girls St. Mary's. It could very well be both girls classical. Both of them are no good. Ridley had it. And it went out off Abelard. Well, Classical will have the biggest scoring day. He saved it, but right to Tech. Getting a piece of that shot was Rucker. He's into the half. He had 2 emphatic blocks. He's just got another one there. A minute left. Steps called, trying to go to the basket, trying a little too much one-on-one. Barboza had it, lost it, got it back, and banged it off the head of Badawi. And Tech touched it while the ball was out of bounds. Or touched it while they were out of bounds. Rucker shot goes. He becomes the 4th double-digit scorer for Classical. Shot no good. Rucker feels the air ball, and that's going to do it. Classical doesn't have to shoot. Horn will sound, and an easy win for the Rams. Tech made it interesting a little bit in the second period. They went on a 15-10 run to cut the lead to 9. Classical very quickly went on a 10-0 run to build it up to 19, and just kept building from there. Jasper Grasser got to use his entire bench. Everybody got involved, and Classical will stay undefeated. Tech will lose for the second time. For Tech, John Garcia had 2. Aroni had 4. Cisse had 2. Cheap had 5. Abelard had 6. Wallace had 7. Barillo had 11. And the leading scorer was Trevon Baldwin with 17. For Classical, Ishmael Johnson had 2. Malik Anderson had 7. Barboza had 6. Jonathan Okoja had 7. Rucker had 10. Eric Solis had 13. Jalen Johnson had 16. And Edwin Solis had 23 to lead all scorers as Classical just got out to that really big lead in the first period, 22-8. Closest Tech came was 9, and then that big run by Classical just pushed it back up, and it went well up. It wound up the highest at 30 a couple of times. It winds up at 29. Classical wins it, stays undefeated. They'll take on St. Mary's in the Boverini 2017 championship round. The final score, Lynn Classical 83, the biggest score of the game, of the day, and Lynn Tech 54. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm John Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.